Hey there, welcome to another Friday. It is, what is this? Is this week? This is week 21. It's Friday afternoon. In case you didn't notice, I got my Aloha shirt on for Friday afternoon. It's Aloha Friday. I miss Aloha Fridays. All right, I'm going to make this a quick one because I actually have to be out the ballpark in just under an hour to work my other job as I'm public address announcer for the Salem-Keizer Volcanoes. But yes, this is another edition of My Life as Your State Representative, week 21. Let me give you, I think it's my Chief of Staff, Betsy, who's sitting right out there in the outer office, said that it would be a pretty good idea to give you an idea of what it's like to be in the building at what is nearly the end of a session. It's my first time. Now, I've heard over all the years, because of all the years of covering the Oregon State Legislature as a radio talk show host, I'd heard about these things, but to actually be in the building is something different. A couple of things that I would express to you, and this is real personal here. I'm going to get real personal here for just a moment, and that's this. So last night, my wife says to me something along the lines of this. She said, "This is the first time you've acted like this the whole time you've been at that job." And I said, "Acted like what? What do you mean?" "Like this." Now, when you've been married almost 26 years, I guess you understand body language and things. So apparently I must have been giving off some kind of body language, some sort of vibe, whatever you want to call it, that wasn't very good, because it bothered her. She wasn't angry. She was bothered by it. And that goes to the point. The stress level in this building is just like this. And as I said all along, from week one of this video, I would not go all partisan on you, and I'm still not going to. But there's no denying the fact that when you have a majority party and a minority party in both sides of the building, there's stuff that's going to happen. There's a lot of tempers flaring, a lot of people flying off the handle, a lot of anger in the building, and it's sad. I think the other thing that you sense as we're hurtling towards this end, and just so you know, I may be doing another one of these next Friday, because there's a good chance we will be here until the constitutional required end of the session, which would be July 11th. We're going to try to get out of here July 3rd, but I don't think we're going to make it. So there's this hurling of trying to get all the budget bills done, and yet, because I'm in the minority party, the majority party would like to get a lot of their policy bills done. And that's the policy bills are the stuff that really affect you and I. And so there's some, for lack of a better term, gamesmanship that goes on. There's things that are going on that I'm just not a big fan of. I'm a pretty straightforward person. I call them as I see them. And I don't like messing around. I don't like playing games. Let's just do our job and go home. And right now, our job is to pass the budget that runs the whole state of Oregon. That's our job. Pass the budget. Craft it, pass it, and get out of here. And at this point, we don't really need to do any more bills to save whales or chop down trees or whatever it is. I don't care what it is. There's no reason anymore. We're done. Let's get the budget done, and let's get out of here, because we're costing you money every day that we're here. So that's the tension that's sort of going on. That's one of many reasons for the tension that's going on in this building. The good news is, if you have a relationship with him, it helps you get through this. Now, does it make me go, I'm happy? No. I mean, I'm happy, but I've had some miserable days here too. It helps you get through those, and it helps you go to sleep at night. And the other thing that helps you go to sleep at night is knowing that you voted your conscience and you voted your principles. I took some tough votes this week. Man, I'm going to tell you. And you know what? I expect people are going to watch this video, and they're going to watch what I did on the floor this week as far as voting, and they're keeping track, and they're going to go, that Bill Post, he's a this, or he's a that, or he's a whatever. And they're not going to like the way I voted. But I said all along, when I decided to do this thing, that I have a set of principles that I live by. Vote for me because of those principles, or don't vote for me. But if you vote for me, and if I win, I'm going to vote when I get here And everything I do is going to be based on my principles. And my principles come from that guy right there. And my knowledge or lack of knowledge, I never have enough knowledge of that. So I'll leave you with that. I just wanted to go 5 minutes today, and I've just gone a hair over, but it's kind of convoluted, and it was a little bit, and that's part of what's going on here. My mind hurts. I don't know how to explain it to you unless you've been in this building. And when people ask me, Bill, what's the big difference between talking about this thing, this place on the radio and being here? I finally have come, up till now, I haven't been able to answer that question. I've been saying, no surprises. And that's really true. The one thing that I found that's different is there is this almost oppression, almost dark oppression over this building that causes people to be what I don't think they really are. And that's surprising. And that's sad. That politics is that important. That policy, that my bill is that important. That's stupid. Everything comes down to relationships. And not just to get a deal to get your bill passed, but just to have a relationship with people. To love and honor and respect people. So, anyway, there's my thought for today. I'm going to go out and enjoy the 150 degree weather it is outside right now, and I'm going to go do it on my motorcycle. So, you have a great weekend. We may talk next week, we may not. So, till then, bye-bye.